So I've recently had the opportunity to go and serve in Zambia. In Zambia, I'll be working with Africa's Child. At Africa's Child, I'll be working specifically with orphans, as well as something that I'm really excited about called Farming God's Way. Farming God's program that intertwines both sustainable farming practices as well as sharing the love of Christ. Intertwining those, which is something I'm extremely passionate about and really excited to learn more about. That's kind of where I'm going and what I'm going to be doing. But how I got into sustainable farming and all of that basically started back in 2009 when I graduated from high school. I went on a mission trip with two of my good friends, and over there we did all kinds of service projects, and specifically we worked with some rural farmers over there, something that really spoke to me, and that way of life really intrigued me. And so that's where the seed was planted. And I came back to the States and was just working odd jobs, going to a community college, and didn't know where my life was going. And the earthquake in Haiti happened. And when that happened, my dad had a nonprofit started up called Change This World, where they served these prepackaged food meals to overseas countries that were starving and struggling. And with that, I started questioning. It was an amazing thing, but I started questioning what happened after that. Where did they go after that? They got the food. Are they going to eat this food for the rest of their life? And so I came across the term community development, something I had no idea about, but it intrigued me. And so I started researching it on my own, and I had seen it in other places I had been. I had moved around a little bit, moved around the country, and it was something that God just kept pouring on my heart: community development, sustainable practices. And I don't know where it was along the line, but God really led my search down to sustainable farming and organic farming. And so I didn't have anything going on. I was just working at a screen print shop, and I said, okay, I'm gonna learn this. And so I started looking up internships. I ended up in Asheville, North Carolina, where I interned at the Lord's Acre, a place where we grew organic food and gave everything away to the food shelters. And I learned incredible things and fell in love with organic farming. And since then, it's just been this journey of constantly learning and how to intertwine what I've learned with practical farming, as well as how do I serve my community and loving people through this. And so I've been learning. I've interned, I've volunteered at all these organic farms where I've met incredible people, but there was still this passion to want to go overseas and use that initial drive I had between missions and organic sustainable farming. And so the Zambia trip came up. I had recently moved to Grand Rapids, Michigan with my brother, and up there we met incredible people, and they told me that they were going to Zambia to serve over there, and I thought that was incredible. And then one day they asked me, hey Taylor, they're starting up this program. Would you want to come and be a part of it? And at first I didn't know what I was doing with my life, and I didn't have any money. I had $20 in my bank account, and so that didn't seem plausible. And I moved back down to Florida and just got into my normal routine, and my normal routine has been killing me. It's just not where I wanted to be, I want to be out serving and everything. And had a long talk with my dad one night and realized that I want to be in service again. I want to be serving people and learning from people and learning cultures and sharing the love of Christ. And then it just hit me, Zambia. And so I just decided, okay, I'm going to pursue this. I don't even know if it's realistic. It's a month away. And so I sent out an email to Africa's Child, and they responded the next day and said, we'd love to have you. And so with that, I'm going to Zambia to serve in organic farming, and would love if you guys could support me in any way, whether it's financial. I have $5,000 I need to raise in a month, but especially just through your prayers and everything. So I really appreciate you guys watching this and reading this and donating and supporting me in any way.